In the ancient land of Egypt, under the cruel reign of Pharaoh, there lived a woman named Jochebed, who bore a son in secret. This child was no ordinary boy. From the moment of his birth, there was an aura of destiny around him. He was named Moses, which means drawn out, for he was destined to be drawn from the water of the Nile by Pharaoh's daughter. But that comes later in his story. When word of Moses' birth reached the ears of Pharaoh, who had decreed all Hebrew baby boys be drowned in the Nile to curb the growing population of the Israelites, Jochebed knew she must act swiftly. She crafted a small, waterproof basket from reeds, placed her baby inside, and set it among the reeds by the riverbank, hoping that someone would find him and have mercy. Now, in this tale, there's another figure lurking in the shadows, whose interest in Moses was sparked for reasons far more intricate than mere survival. Satan, the adversary, had been watching the unfolding events with a keen eye. Why would such a figure, often depicted as the embodiment of opposition to divine will, be interested in the fate of this infant? Satan's interest, as ancient lore might suggest, was not straightforward. There was a cosmic chess game in play where every piece had its role, and Moses was a pivotal figure. Satan knew that Moses was destined for greatness. His life would alter history, and through him, the fate of many would be decided. This child was to become a lawgiver, a prophet, a leader who would stand before God and challenge the greatest empire of the time. Here's where the narrative takes a curious turn. Satan, in his multifaceted role, saw an opportunity. If Moses could be influenced, if his path could be slightly altered, the balance of power in the spiritual realm could shift. Perhaps, Satan thought, this child might be swayed to serve his own ends, not through direct confrontation, but through the subtle nudges of temptation, doubt, or fear. But why did Satan not simply prevent Moses' birth or ensure his death? Herein lies the depth of the story. Satan, for all his power, operated within certain rules of engagement. His role was to test, to challenge, and to tempt, not to directly thwart God's plan, but to challenge the execution of that plan by human agents. Moses' survival was part of a larger divine narrative, a narrative Satan could not simply erase but could attempt to influence. Moreover, there was a lesson here for humanity. Moses' life would be a testament to faith, leadership, and the struggle against oppression. Satan's interest might have been to prove that even the chosen of God could falter, that free will could lead even the most destined away from their path. Yet in this tale, Moses' story would also show that divine protection and human resolve could triumph over adversity and temptation. So, Satan watched over Moses, not to protect him, but to plot his next move, to challenge Moses at every turn, from the basket in the Nile to the court of Pharaoh, through the deserts of Sinai, all the way to the edge of the Promised Land. This story of Moses, thus, becomes not just about divine favor, but about the constant struggle between good and evil, choice and destiny, where even the mightiest adversaries play their part in a grander divine scheme.